To me, this feels like Yzerman just brought in all the guys to replace guys and prospects he might be trading. Also using the Vegas approach of being 4 lines deep looks to be the approach here too. Scoring by committee and be tough as hell to play against. Well, I agree with that, and we've discussed common themes. Common themes of this offseason, draft and acquisitions. Tough to play against. Size, scoring from the blue line seem to be some common themes. And at this point, I can see it. It's kind of an underwhelming feel, and yet you have to think it's okay. This is Steve Yzerman's plan. It's Steve Yzerman's job. Steve Yzerman, I would assume here it's safe to say he believes in what he's doing, right? So we can trust him. I am still waiting for the next move. I'm suspicious that there's one coming. I'm curious at what they've done so far. But it feels like there should be another move coming. Should be. From an unnamed texter, people keep knocking Yzerman for not big moves. What moves should he or could he have made? I heard a lot of DeBrincat, both good and bad. Lots of questions if he would be worth the money. Yes, and so here's the interesting thing with DeBrincat. I'm going to go back and see where I can find the story I saw this weekend about Ottawa and DeBrincat going back to the drawing board, whether or not that means he is going to reconsider re-signing with them, whether or not it means Ottawa is going to drop their asking price. I mean, what if Yzerman gets DeBrincat on the cheap because of the patience? What if Ottawa says, all right, we didn't get the offer we expected, and DeBrincat isn't getting the contract from a team, a potential suitor that he expected? Does Pierre Dorian, the GM up there, slightly drop the asking price? Does DeBrincat slightly drop the asking price? Did one side or the other up there overplay his hand? And this is where the Red Wings doing nothing, one of the few teams that could accommodate a contract demand, gets him. Because remember that soundbite we played from Elliot Freeman? Let me finish my thought before I go there. But the Red Wings get DeBrincat for cheaper than any of us expected in terms of assets given up and then the contract they signed him for. That sure is a glass half full way to think about it. But the soundbite we played from Elliot Freeman from that 32 Thoughts podcast, where he said, Yzerman draws a line in the sand and just says, this is the offer. Take it or leave it. If you draw a line in the sand with Ottawa or with DeBrincat himself and his agent, say, this is the offer, take it or leave it. And a week later, he's still there. Did they decide to take it? Does Yzerman get DeBrincat at an Yzerman price? We'll see if it plays itself out. You hope that the patience pays dividends.